President Trump has issued a stark ultimatum to Iran, threatening to take out the country in one night if Tehran doesn't reopen the critical Strait of Hormuz before his Tuesday deadline. The standoff centers on one of the world's most vital energy choke points, through which roughly 20% of global oil supplies pass daily. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth reports that U.S. forces are conducting more strikes against Iran than on any single day since the conflict began, marking a dramatic escalation in military operations. The Strait of Hormuz closure has already sent shockwaves through global energy markets, with oil prices spiking and shipping companies rerouting vessels around Africa at enormous cost. This waterway connects the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea, making it absolutely crucial for energy exports from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, and other major producers. The economic implications extend far beyond energy, affecting everything from shipping costs to consumer prices worldwide. As the Tuesday deadline approaches, diplomatic channels remain active, but military preparations continue to intensify across the region. The Artemis II crew is preparing to witness parts of the moon that human eyes have rarely seen, offering unprecedented scientific opportunities that satellites simply cannot replicate. NASA planetary scientists emphasize that human observation provides a vital perspective for lunar research, with astronauts able to make real-time decisions about what to study and photograph during their historic flyby mission. Unlike robotic missions, the crew can adapt instantly to unexpected discoveries, follow up on intriguing features, and provide detailed descriptions that enhance our understanding of lunar geology and surface conditions. The mission represents humanity's first return to lunar proximity since Apollo 17 in 1972, making every observation potentially groundbreaking for future exploration plans. These human observations will be crucial for selecting landing sites for Artemis III and subsequent missions that aim to establish a sustainable lunar presence. The crew's unique vantage point will help scientists better understand the moon's formation, resource potential, and suitability for long-term human habitation. This mission marks a pivotal moment in space exploration, combining cutting-edge technology with irreplaceable human intuition and adaptability. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has confirmed that U.S. forces are executing more strikes against Iran than on any single day since the current conflict began, marking an unprecedented escalation as President Trump's diplomatic deadline rapidly approaches. The intensity of military operations has reached historic levels, with multiple targets across Iranian territory being engaged simultaneously in what officials describe as precision strikes aimed at strategic infrastructure. This dramatic surge in combat operations comes as the Tuesday deadline for reopening the Strait of Hormuz looms large, creating enormous pressure on both military and diplomatic fronts. The escalation affects global stability, with allies closely monitoring the situation and international markets reacting volatility to each development. Regional powers are bracing for potential spillover effects, while humanitarian organizations express growing concern about civilian populations caught in the crossfire. Military analysts note that the current pace of operations is unsustainable long-term, suggesting that either diplomatic breakthrough or further escalation is inevitable within days. The international community watches anxiously as this critical juncture could reshape Middle Eastern geopolitics and global energy security for years to come. American drivers are confronting a sharp financial blow as gasoline prices surge above $4 per gallon nationwide, forcing millions to reconsider their transportation budgets and daily routines. The price spike, directly linked to global energy market disruptions and geopolitical tensions, represents a significant increase from previous months and shows little sign of immediate relief. Transportation experts recommend several strategies to maximize fuel efficiency, including combining errands into single trips, maintaining proper tire pressure, and utilizing apps that identify the cheapest nearby stations. The economic ripple effects extend far beyond individual wallets, with delivery companies, rideshare services, and logistics firms all grappling with increased operational costs that inevitably get passed to consumers. Small businesses particularly feel the squeeze, as higher fuel costs affect everything from supply chain expenses to employee commuting budgets. Rural communities face disproportionate impacts due to longer driving distances and fewer public transportation alternatives. Energy analysts warn that prices could climb even higher if current international tensions persist, making fuel efficiency and alternative transportation methods increasingly crucial for household budgets nationwide. Television pioneer Arsenio Hall is opening up about his groundbreaking late-night show that gave hip-hop its first major television platform and played a surprising role in propelling Bill Clinton to the White House. In his new memoir titled Arsenio, Hall reflects on creating a show that filled a cultural void, explaining that he wanted to produce programming that didn't exist during his own childhood. His late-night program became a cultural phenomenon by embracing hip-hop artists and diverse voices largely ignored by mainstream television at the time, fundamentally changing the landscape of late-night entertainment. The show's political impact reached its peak when candidate Bill Clinton appeared playing saxophone, a moment that helped humanize the future president and connect with younger voters in ways traditional campaign appearances never could. Despite the program's success and cultural significance, Hall reveals that everyone wanted it to be something else, highlighting the constant pressure he faced to conform to established television formats rather than break new ground. His memoir provides insight into the challenges of pioneering diverse programming in an industry resistant to change. Hall's legacy continues influencing today's entertainment landscape, where diversity and cultural authenticity have become increasingly valued.